Wherever we are, that's where we are.
That's where we are.
So
yeah.
professional, man.
I don't know what state we're in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel
We
like
bring
that's a side effect of you guys never not touring? Because
Yeah. So
we just
burnt
announced
out.
another one.
So burnt out.
Actually,
Yeah.
a fan asked us when we were packing up the stage the other night, "Oh, where do you guys go next?" And I went, "Couldn't tell you."
Yeah.
And they were like,
the hotel?
It's like, do you follow Instagram? You tell me.
Yeah, I was like, don't know. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one. You tell me.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That is hard. Is that your bus out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gig rig.
That's fun. I like a bus.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Living
I don't see
large.
many people in Australia doing the bus.
No, I don't even. I think the first people I saw do it was North Lane, and then we were like, "Fuck, we need to get a bus for this tour or whatever." And then we sort of like let it go for a while because usually these regionals they are testing. They are. They are. What do you call it? It's like vans and flights usually, and hotels and stuff. And then we found out about the bus, and we're like, "Oh, we got to get the gig rig." And then we got it, and it's a little bumpy, but it's,
Would
it's
you?
nice.
How do you sleep in it?
No.
No comment.
Sleep?
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
What have you contracted, or what has a band member contracted from the gig rig?
Sean's got this eye thing at the moment. Like
Yeah.
he's got.
He's
A twitch?
No, he's pink eye from the arsehole before it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I farted on his pillow, but yeah, he's cooked his eye.
So it used to have a spa in it.
What?
Yeah.
I could not.
Have you not seen this? You haven't seen it used to have a spa. Dude, there used to be no bunks. There was a spa. It was just a lounge. So it was just like a day bus. And it
Should
had...
have kept it like
That
that.
would be the best
Bro.
music video ever. Just like extreme sparring on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, spar in a car.
Do you ever see that Parks and Rec? With
I love that.
she
Shit.
had like the limousine that had the spar on the back of it.
Yeah, so good,
So bad.
but so good.
Also, they go for one speed hump. It's just
Comic relief.
Yeah, that's right.
straight over.
It's like when you see the white trash people try and they put the tarpaulin in the back of a ute and fill it up with water.
Yeah,
You ever seen that?
That's
I have
sick.
seen that.
Yeah,
So good.
like the car shows
Buck
and
wild.
shit. Yeah,
Even
for
like
sure.
if you go on like forward drive in the beach, I've taken my Jeep out before, and there's people who are just set up for the day and they've done that on the beach. They use like ocean water in it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is kind of cool,
Yeah.
but also a lot of effort. Also, hey, Nath and Johnny here.
Are we rolling?
With Half
No,
We're always wrong.
Yeah.
Always on with us, all right?
Yeah, nice.
I don't know if
we've
we've ever actually done a proper introduction. Normally it's just like cuts in. I'm like, I can start now.
Yeah.
That
why
sentence
not?
starts, but
Yeah,
yeah, we're
nice.
officially here. Alex came in. Welcome.
Hello.
Missed you guys.
Hello.
Thanks for hanging out
It's
with
been
us.
a minute.
Guys,
Yeah.
It has. We had Sean last time via video. That was nice at a beautiful photogenic truck stop.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was in
Somewhere
Europe.
Yeah.
That was in Europe. I remember that because we couldn't find him and we were worried.
We worry. We worry.
We
Just
do
talking,
worry,
Nath and
We
yeah.
Johnny.
do worry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
That's
people wander
understandable.
off. We don't
Yeah.
see them for hours. We worry.
Yeah.
Well, we worry. I'm worried because a couple of the camp are sick as well at the moment. It's
Yeah,
going around.
it's running rampant through us. It's run through the area, hasn't it?
It just run through everyone in Australia because
Sounds
winter's
like it.
decided just to kick in real hard and fast.
Yeah. I think it was still quite warm in Perth when I left.
Was it?
Yeah, but I was only there for 4 seconds before I came here.
Sure.
So.
Yeah. Which is a record at the moment.
Yeah,
As long as you
yeah.
It's actually insane. Like,
Hi and bye to the missus.
Yeah. I know, like the plan for this year was we would tour less than the last 2 years, or like we made a pact with each other. We're not going to do the 3-month block ever again.
Who broke the
And
pact?
Management. And,
Josh.
Yeah.
plays in a band
Shout out,
called
Josh.
North Lane. And it was obviously, while things are hot, you got to do it.
Yeah.
But the irony is we were like, no, we're giving ourselves a break. Rah, rah, rah.
And I think we've done it twice since saying no.
Yeah.
So we've done 2
Yeah.
like
Did it once
3
you're like, let's not do it
Yeah.
again, or
Yeah.
Or we just do it worse.
let's completely
Yeah.
fuck ourselves
Yeah.
and keep doing it. Are we allowed to swear? Sorry.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Say fuck shit, cut balls.
Yeah.
Right.
Johnny can't not swear.
Yeah.
Oh,
We actually do a thing. We tried it because there's like a time limit on YouTube where you do get demonetized within
Right.
like the first 30 seconds. And there's so many times he'll come in and be like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Damn it!"
Yeah.
I'm fucking excited, damn it.
Yeah.
We haven't learned how to do
now.
the bleep yet.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But so with the touring though and the breaks though, it must be hard because you get yourself into that sort of mind frame of, well, management gets into that mind frame of let's strike while the iron's hot. But the
Of course.
iron's always hot. You release an album, you keep getting offers for good tours and good shows, and then you end up kind of fucking yourself until you're like, we need to take a break now. but also it's now got to be time to work on the next album. So you don't actually get a break.
There isn't really. We're already talking about what's next, when we're going to start writing and stuff, which is, I would probably say, very soon. But yeah, we've also got tours to do. So I think after this, we've got 3 months off. And then we're back
And then you'll sign another tour in the meantime, and it'll be 3 days.
And then, that's right. We'll probably do another one. And then we go to another thing after that, I believe, that I won't say.
Don't say it. We have a habit of leaking shit.
I was literally about to say it.
Well, I mean,
No,
no,
we
actually,
can't
we have a
say.
habit of making people comfortable enough to just talk about shit they shouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Don't
We got
fall for it.
Corn gave us a slip on something that we had. So the first mid-sentence I've had to just cut something out.
And
We
he
just
just
never
looks
done it.
over and he goes, I don't know if I was supposed to
No,
say
it wasn't
that.
until after the interview. He's like, I was too comfortable. I wasn't supposed to say that.
Who was it?
Corn.
Oh, you're
Corn.
kidding. What a lord.
Yeah.
Oh, what a sick cunt.
Made us look really good. But also, the editor.
Yeah, we just announced yesterday our next tour, which we've known about
The fit one?
for a very long time. People are keen, so back to America. So that means we get 3 months off till then.
Cool.
And then we've got a few things after that.
Is that for their new album?
I think so, yeah, it's their album tour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's gonna be great, but it's brutal.
Yeah. And then we've got stuff brewing. We got brews. We got brews on.
I like that.
Yeah.
When it comes to writing, I don't know, this may be more of a Nick Sean conversation, but you guys are here and we'll talk about it. Is there like productivity on the road, or is it like a need?
You haven't.
Yeah,
Nah, not at all.
That's hard.
Is that a conscious thing? You're like, we're here to do the tour job. Let's just not worry about it.
Yeah.
Managed to write on the road.
Yeah, Landon.
You always,
who just doesn't
Landon
stop
just never
writing.
stops working.
That's
so.
I think the most like we've done is like Nick will like start playing a riff at sound check and I'll just play drums to it, and then we'll be like, we should write that.
Yeah, someone
and then that's
records
it.
it.
That is
Forget it
it.
the next day.
And then we forget about it. It's probably the best riff we've ever done, and it just gets forgotten about, and then it's like, oh fuck it.
I think it depends on the type of touring we're doing too, because at the moment we're just doing headline.
Yeah,
So it's totally different. Like,
Yeah.
and this is the first time I've done a headline with the band.
Yeah.
So for me, it's the first time I'm like, oh shit, it's so serious, and like I really care about touring.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, the show is a bit not secondary, but the show's at the end of the day. So let's do this and this and this in the day. But now, this past year, it's just been like the only thing that matters each day is the show, and we're exhausted from it because there's so much focus, you care so much more. There's not a lot of time to do anything else.
Yeah.
How about the
Yeah.
tours you're picking? Is that more a management thing, or you guys get much saying like, oh yeah, well, this is the type of tour we want to do?
Yeah, we can definitely pick and choose. They always obviously come to us and say like, we got
You're very
this.
hot property. And like,
Well,
we need make them suffer on this tour.
yeah. I mean,
Don't you know who we think we are?
yeah. And then I guess we just pick the most beneficial for us. Work out the deal.
Is it hard saying no to shit?
They don't.
We honestly haven't. I don't think we have much
What
in
is
the
no?
past. Yeah. I don't even remember what my house looks like. Like, we don't say no. We don't say no.
And how has it been though? Are you guys giving yourselves any days off on this run?
Yeah, there is actually a couple. We had a day off, played a show, and then had another day off. So
I like the way you say that like it's a novelty. That's
It
what
is
a
a
lot of
novelty.
bands do try and do.
Yeah.
Nice.
But on the
That's
regional,
rare.
I can see being able to do that if you're doing most states. Like obviously you generally do the East Coast, back to back.
Yeah.
And even then Adelaide, but you can kind of give yourselves a day if you're flying in, like you might be doing the wait for the weekend or wait for Thursday
Yeah,
night.
I think that actually was the original plan, do like Thursday to Sunday, right, for 4 weeks. Don't know what happened to that. I think we must have said yes. We must have said yes to some more
I'm not
shit.
paying you fuckers to do nothing for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
such a
boss.
novelty to have a day off, show and day off, because we played 4 shows.
Yeah.
And we had day off, show, day off. But I think it was because the State of Origin was on.
Oh, yeah.
That
That's right.
we got
Yeah.
an
That's the only
additional-
reason we got the day off.
Yeah, we got an additional. But we spent it in North Narrabeen.
Oh, sick.
And we parked the bus up at like a campground, and right next to a big lake like this, and then a beach,
Cool.
a little cool cafe, all these restaurants and stuff. And we've been doing, so the shows we've done, we've been driving there and back. So we've been there for 4 days.
Yeah.
And like we had 2 full days there to do nothing.
That's cool.
And it was amazing. So pretty much how you guys would live. Like we get up and go to the beach. It's like true
The weather's been sick
Australian
too.
life.
Like it's
Yeah.
cold, but the weather's been
That's so
sick.
beautiful. We've all been swimming in the ocean, like
Yeah, the
getting up
ocean's
running
currently
and then
warmer than the
jumping
air
in.
is.
Yeah,
which is
really?
nice.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
and it's like a reminder of a way of life that I'd forgotten existed.
Sure.
And I'm really jealous actually now. I want to live here.
Is that a depressing thing of being like, fuck, I love what I do, but there's that? Because I traveled the world for so long, like just before COVID hit, I was away for 7 months of the year before COVID, and I was like, I'm staying home till March. And I just never left again.
Yeah.
I've like traveled like little bits here and there, but it just changed my priorities. And I'm like,
Was that just a
because you don't
holiday,
really
or was
want
that
to
like
now.
a business thing?
no, I used to travel heaps of work. Just when I was
Right.
doing like the fashion thing full time,
Gotcha.
because I do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Fashion Week in New York and then Milan and
cool.
Florence and stuff, which is cool, but also
Rock
Crazy.
star, right?
You got such a crazy skill set, like,
Uh-huh.
such an interesting
or
portfolio of the
have I
things
tricked
that
you
you.
all?
What?
Tricked everyone.
Oh.
But yeah, I got to do that, and it was sick, and I
Yeah.
really loved it. But also now I'm like, I understand what my life is and like how lucky we are to have this. Which is, I'm also old. I'm not 25 and able to be like
Yeah.
fresh faced just run around the world.
Yeah.
And I can get how you have that experience. And be like, oh, it's really nice to do that.
Yeah.
Even
I
when
think-
we do like good things, like when we do like the 4 or 5 day good thing run, after that I'm like, I love it, but I'm also kind of bad. None of my bands ever took off to the point where I'm like playing every day because this would be hard. And I don't think people realize that for that, hour and a half, 45 minutes, whatever it is, that you're on stage getting to do the part of your job that you love. The rest of it is like late nights, early mornings, sleeping in uncomfortable spots, like eating whatever is at the venue or on catering, load in, load out, like fucking lobby calls. And
Yeah, you get burnt out.
it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's
the
not
hardest
easy.
part is a lack of just basic hygiene, and this is gonna sound it's
Yeah.
not like gross, but like when I come home, I've never been more excited to be in my bathroom in
Yeah.
my
Oh,
life.
yeah, for
and
sure.
I pull out all my skincare, just like proper stuff like that, just self-care. You don't really get to do that on the road, like usually, and like for example, when we were in Europe, we had 3 bands with us on a bus and then a 4th band on the bill. But usually in Europe, the only shower and bathroom access you get is in the venue. So everyone's got a
wow.
schedule of when they can use the shower. So the rule is like the opening band plays when the 2nd or 3rd band's on, and then the 2nd band plays when the 3rd, 4th, and you've got a little schedule, and then we have to load out, quickly shower, get on the bus. There's no time to like do anything.
By the time we shower, warm water's gone.
Yeah, there's more water, and there's like, it's a really weird unwritten rule that everyone, like musos will understand this, tour rats will understand this. You throw your towel, once you're done, you make a pile of towels on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know why people do this, but
I
it's
don't
just
know
like,
either, but I do it too.
it's a common so you walk into
Towel
whatever
mountain.
dingy bathroom and there's 50 towels wet already on the
Fuck.
floor,
Yeah.
and you sort of stand on it and then you do your business in the cold, like, and then you throw your towel on, and I don't know why
And
anyone
when you
does
know
that.
you have to commit to a shower, else you might not get one
Yeah.
until the next. You're just like, it's absolutely freezing, standing there with like 2 belly buttons. Because
No, we get it. We're with you.
cool.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
and you're just like, when's it gonna be over? And you're like, oh, do I have to really put soap? Fuck. All right, fuck.
Or if you forget soap, you're fucked.
See, that's the other thing as well. Like
Too
you
bad.
see the bus tour. It's like, oh, they've made it. They're doing in the bus. It's like, yeah, but with the bus that has the bunks, we don't get hotel rooms.
That's it,
sleep.
Yeah.
We don't get our own space
No.
and stuff.
How do you manage?
That's the
Like,
hardest part.
obviously you can't. But are you guys trying to manage the sickness thing at all in that regard? Like, what can you do?
I think most people sort of know to just like, go and chill out in your own little area, I guess. Like Jai's like in his bunk right now, just locked up, and which we might keep it that way.
Or keep it
so
stuck.
calm.
Yeah. All of a sudden, no.
You know, I'm going to be 100% honest. Because it was supposed to be him instead of you.
Yeah, that's
I was
right.
like, oh, this could go anywhere tonight. Like,
Probably gonna
Yeah.
we've only had him on a couple of times, and it's usually been with the game.
We also
so-
haven't done like a straight up conversation with you guys.
He's
Yeah.
but because
yeah,
he's
we
always
Well, no, like the last one we did the
Very
Barry
tomorrow.
Tomorrow thing. We
that's
did like
nice.
a quiz.
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
been a while since we've had like just like an
Just a
actual
normal
conversation
conversation.
style. which
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
this actually so much. Like it's fun to do
Yeah.
the game stuff, but
Yeah.
particularly when it's like bands you're friends with, it's nice to have a catch up. And I feel like the audience also gets to see a very different side
Yeah.
of the audience, which is kind of cool.
Something
Also,
you'd
we're just
never know.
nosy and we just want to know.
Yeah.
shit.
Very
Yeah.
impersonal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We pry. We pry a lot.
I want to go back to an actual music related question because I'm sure some people want to know that. We haven't spoken to you since the album's been out. It's been out for a minute now. How has touring it shaped the feelings towards the songs that you've been playing? Because you hadn't played them when we last caught up.
Yeah.
Has that changed much?
We've definitely noticed. I think when we played the songs first, we were a bit unsure of how people were reacting to it, and like from where I am, especially, I was just kind of like, oh, I don't know if this is like going well or not. And then as time's gone on, like we waited. How long to America was after the Oz tour? So like maybe 3 months or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when we went to America and we started playing the new songs, they were frothing.
Yeah, cool.
And so like it was sick. And then even Europe as well. Europe
Dude, Europe
really
even more.
shocked me.
Yeah.
Usually we kind of not struggle, but it's just not as crazy as the States or here.
Yeah.
And we were like, fuck man, they're fucking loving it.
They get
and it
it.
was sick. Yeah. And we were just like, fuck, Europe's on.
Yeah,
So sorry.
You're right.
I'm a bit excited now.
Stranger danger.
yeah.
help.
I now only have one belly button.
It's the other way around.
So it's been really cool to see that sort of transition from when we started playing them to now. And we really weren't sure how the album was going, but now it's pretty locked in.
What's been the biggest surprise out of the new tracks, either in a positive way or a negative way?
You might be able to answer this better because you're up close
Yeah,
and personal.
I do. I get to see a lot of what's happening in the crowd, but
The facial expressions when you do something, they go. You're like,
well,
fuck.
most of Europe, sometimes they are so into it, but their face is like,
Yeah,
like,
you're doing really good.
yeah,
Keep going.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's exactly
yeah.
right. So it's hard to know.
Yeah.
But so we're not, obviously we haven't played, like when you're going to play new songs, you can't just play 6 new songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be tight. So we obviously slowly introduced new songs. So we did a couple, obviously we've been playing Dooms, which goes to me for a very long time.
Yeah.
Then we had Epitaph, then we had Oscillator, Manigault, etc. So
Yeah.
it's been a slow drip, so now we're playing quite a lot, but that's still not all the new songs,
I was gonna say,
right?
have you
Yeah.
played anything that's not a single?
We play Weaponized,
Oh, cool.
which is the
Yeah,
intro for the
yeah,
album.
yeah.
So I think things like that, and obviously, and I think maybe Oscillator, for me, I wasn't sure if I loved it as a song, because it's challenging to sing, very challenging, but then the crowd reaction and how much everyone loves it makes me love it. Makes me love Weaponized, and now I'm like so excited to play.
Love that for us.
Oh, they closed the door though. That was pretty cool.
That's sweet, yeah. Was this a Gloomies? Gloom in the corner?
Could have sworn there's like a
Haraway.
time limit on when they're allowed to bench it.
Yeah. I met Mike, he told him to. He walked past before and gave us a green arrow.
Yeah, he
Just
did,
like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
him up, yeah.
Is this
yeah.
Glue?
Tour pranks. No, it's
Oh,
not.
it's Haraway.
It's
Yeah,
Haraway,
yeah. But yeah, just
But they're not playing now. This is check.
Sound check.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
That's the one downfall of this venue, just to completely derail your
Yeah.
conversation, is because it's a dinner place, you can't play music between certain hours. So that's why you're playing so late
We're
tonight.
playing late. I don't even know what time.
You're going at like 9:50 or
Oh, yeah.
something like
That's
that.
pretty
Right.
scary.
Which doesn't sound that late, but
That's
for a
not that-
Thursday night, that's
Yeah.
kind of like a
Yeah.
coastal town.
Yeah.
School night.
Yeah.
Yeah. The residents are definitely going to complain.
Yeah, because they would hear this, right? They'd hear it coming
fuck
out
yeah.
and across the lake.
I was a bit
No,
worried
I
about
agree.
doing headliners for a bit because, like, obviously, you know, it's so late.
Yeah.
And we're used to like either supports.
Are your
or,
slots late?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're usually around 10. Yeah. And
The
like, which is
headline
late for me anyway. Like an
Oh,
old
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're for an hour by then.
Yeah.
Read them a
100%.
little book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just looking at the times like on Master Tour, just going,
Fuck.
so late. Yeah. I have to stay up somehow, having naps and shit.
But then you see the lobby call the next day or whatever, or time you've got to like roll out, like leave or depart 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Fuck again.
We don't have to
for
do
sure.
that, luckily, on this bus, but I think that's another thing that's hard about touring, because like obviously you're an early bird. I'm a
Yeah.
pretty early riser in my real life.
Uh-huh.
At home, my real life. My real life.
When I'm not a
I don't
superhero.
even know what my real life is, to be honest. When I'm in Melbourne, I get up like 6 or 7 a.m. and train and blah, 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 blah. So there's so much guilt that comes with giving yourself the rest you need on tour because, obviously we finished playing like maybe 11 o'clock. We pack down, load out. We still like do our unloading out and packing down.
And you also got the
like that.
adrenaline still coming down, which
Yeah.
means you're not just going to instantly fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's right.
So maybe
yeah.
you get to sleep. Like my routine changes to like sleeping like maybe 2, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
But and then
Same.
just say like for example, we've got a day off in a beautiful campground. I want to get up at
Yeah.
7, 8 o'clock. I want to go for a run. I want to.
You want to enjoy some of the outside of the venue.
Where are you staying tonight?
Not sure.
I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
I don't even know
That's
where
fun.
the next venue is.
Yeah, Sam.
Do you know where you're playing tomorrow?
No.
Cool. I know we did go through that as a
Actually-
joke.
Yeah.
Wait, where did you come from?
Absolute
Yeah, you could-
honesty.
What was last night?
You could ask us the pop.
The
quiz.
caravan park.
Yeah, the caravan park.
In?
Narrabeen. North Narrabeen.
So does that mean you're now headed?
No.
We're going
Oh,
to
sorry.
Gwynn.
You're not doing Newcastle, are you? So
We're going to Wollongong.
oh,
We're doing the uni, Gwynninville.
Is the
Uni.
gong
Oh.
next? I
Yes.
thought-
so you went.
Did you play Miranda last night?
Coast.
Yeah, that's
That makes
right.
no sense. Why would you go Sydney coast?
Dude,
Wollongong?
yeah, this
I know.
happens all the time, and I always say, why do they book it like that? Maybe because Wollongong doesn't do Thursday night or something because
Maybe.
it's uni.
They're little bitches.
Yeah, that's
right.
uni night
Yeah.
Thursday. Everyone knows uni night Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't. I didn't
The
go.
uni
to
bar's probably.
Wasn't cool enough.
But you've done so
Yeah, but you're
well,
more
and that's
successful
what
than
matters.
anyone else. I
Am I? Have I
Yes.
fooled you all?
No.
And we're back.
I went to uni.
Yeah.
Way better than me.
Yeah.
It's alright. You touched before on the hygiene thing. This is very much a you question. How does that go on a bus and it's generally an all-male bill? Do you feel any like, just get the fuck away from me, I want to be pretty for a bit? You're beautiful, but
Thank you.
I empathise for girls because I look
Of
at what
course.
my wife's routine is versus me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even use soap in the shower. I'm just like, clean, off I go.
Yeah.
That's not a joke
That's,
either, was it? The soap
kind of-
thing?
I only
fuck
use
yeah, I
I
respect
only use
that.
soap because it's from Lush and it smells nice and yeah, it makes me
You
feel
look
pretty.
great.
Well, I didn't use soap last night because I forgot to take it with me to the shower. So.
How do you feel today?
Fine.
That's what that
Game
was.
changer.
No, but I had a shower this
That's
morning
what-
with soap.
No, go on.
Yeah.
Give us the team. Who's the
so
worst in the
what's-
band? Who sometimes just gets in and you're like, oh, dude, just be a little bit cleaner.
Actually, everyone's pretty. Oh, well, it depends.
I'm not. Nah, don't look at me. I'm not touching this
Okay.
for the 10.
No, I don't want to. I can't rock
Don't
the
throw
boat.
anyone on the boat.
can't
That's
throw-
okay.
okay.
Johnny, that's him. He's like,
Yeah.
how do I stir this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? There's the funny thing is, myself and another band member are very fussy, and we're like little knee freaks.
Yeah.
So we don't really give anyone the chance.
No!
How dare you?
No, it's
I
not,
would've
it's
put
not
him as-
Nick.
I would've
No,
put
it's
him on
actually
that.
Jaya. Me and Jaya are both. We're like the same person in two
Yeah, right.
people. So usually we're like, but Jaya's next level, and it's making sure everything has a system and everything's clean. So we don't really allow anyone to get chaotic. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we've got rules. Bags not allowed on the seat. That's where you sit. Bags go there. Shoes go here. Clean. The bin's got it. So we're like
Yeah,
constantly.
cool.
So
That's good if you also like, and if you guys understand and respect the rules, because
Yeah.
it just makes things flow
So
so
this
much
bus is
easier.
actually pretty clean. It's probably the cleanest we've ever had. a
Yeah,
bus.
it is really.
Sometimes when we tour with crew that are like Americans or whatever, they're the worst.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
they are they just leave shit everywhere, and because they don't have the same like little rules that we have, so we have to be like back on the bus.
Our bus, our rules. We'll
Yeah,
get the
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
So
100%.
sorry to disappoint, but everyone's actually pretty clean.
No, I like that. I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
cool. Also, it means you guys are going to make like great parents because
Really?
that
I
is
hope so.
oh yeah, like when you got
Yeah.
kids and stuff,
Yeah.
the organization has to be like instilled and has to
Yeah.
be there.
Just gotta have a system.
Otherwise, one school bag gets put where it's not supposed to at the
Yeah.
wrong time, and then all of a sudden, like the
Chaos.
whole house falls apart.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
Look at your
weirdest
car the
thing.
other day.
Yeah.
We like got the new car, no food in the car. A week later, oh,
Yeah.
there's shit everywhere.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
Because you're just like, I need to shut them up. I'll let them get a packet of chips. And then all of a
it just
sudden
goes
it's just
everywhere.
like, doosh, and I'm finding like the most random shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's fucked. Sometimes I find toys and I play with it, so that's pretty
Yeah,
cool. You know,
yeah.
like a little
No one's
stretchy
looking
fidget
and you're
toys.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't care if people are looking. That's what,
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck is he? He's running late to the studio, look at the windows, isn't it?
Yeah. You
Little
gotta
duckies.
keep connected to your inner child.
Yeah, exactly. It's
right.
important. It's
Yeah.
important. Another big thing about bus touring, playlists, music, because
That is a great fucking question.
yeah, you've got a lot of different
Who's in
people.
charge?
Is it a
Driver? No,
driver? Gets to choose?
I haven't even
That's okay.
connected to his Bluetooth this time
It's not.
because I'm scared.
It's just Rammstein all the time.
Rammstein. Who else? What else?
Carnival,
Oh, yeah, like who's the
Massive.
bass player guy? Oh shit, Dragon
Bass
Ball
player?
Do-Rag, dude.
Who's that?
Anyway, so there's this bass player.
That's a fun thing, isn't it?
Do it, his head.
Look, we've got this
This
thing
is
called the
killing me.
Marshall speaker, all right? It's a mini Marshall speaker.
Little
And
Marshall amp. Yeah,
We've
yeah.
had it. So we
Yeah.
had a different one that died. Really sad. Long story. Anyone who's toured with us knows Jar pretty much walks around with this thing. They are one. They are one and the same. We got a new one for him anyway because it broke. But you can hear him coming up the street. You got,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
coming along.
Depends what the vibe is.
Still asked.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. And then it's always on in the bandwagon. It's always on at soundtrack. It's always on in the green room. And you know,
Really?
you might be like, oh, the Marshall speaker's so loud, but when it's not there, you're like, oh.
It's
I
very
missed that,
quiet.
yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Thundercat.
What is that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Dragon Ball Z,
Thundercat.
Do-Rag.
Yes. You know what I'm talking about, of course. Yeah. A lot of Thundercat. Did I just cut you off? I'm sorry, I got excited.
No, I was
Um,
just saying we miss the speaker when it's not there.
Yeah,
think some
yeah.
bands-
Actually
like-
brings the vibe.
We play music, we're surrounded by music, you like at a venue the whole time, you don't want music on.
Oh, we're like ADHD
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah,
I can't
dude.
not
Like,
have music on.
if it's quiet, I'm like, I can hear you breathe.
I can hear my thoughts.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm like, ugh.
But if I'm in the car, I don't think I've listened to music in my car for years.
Really?
Just podcasts?
Podcast.
Yeah.
I cannot listen to music on the way home from a gig.
Yeah.
I'll
hell
listen.
no.
I'll listen to a podcast because I need something that because I can fall asleep to music. I
Yeah.
can't fall asleep to something that I'm listening to and actively engaged with, and
Sure.
is making me think
That's
or
right.
making me laugh.
The problem with that though is my dumb brain starts tangenting off because I hear a thing and then I stop listening to things happening.
Dude, I do the same thing. I pause and go, oh.
Yeah. But
then
I don't even pause it. And I'm
So
like,
you come
oh,
back
that's
in
just
and
nice.
you've missed heaps.
I've missed heaps because my stupid
Yeah.
mind was following a train.
I have
of thought.
done that before.
Back 15 seconds, 20
Oh,
So
yeah.
up. Too far, damn it.
Yeah, been there.
Oh
Been
man,
there.
that's annoying. How many shows have you done so far in this run? I got to stop asking you guys logistical questions.
Five.
You're in Gosford right now, just so we caught it. You don't know if you don't know
We've
that.
done 5.
Is it
This
5?
is number 6. And I think we've got 12 more?
There's
12.
18. Is it
18?
18 shows?
18
Or
shows.
That's a
less?
lot of shows.
Fucking hell.
I mean,
Yeah,
I could check,
first
I could
show,
check
yeah.
Master Tour.
How's
I've got
can
it
we
right here.
now bring up Mr. Manager Josh, who
Yeah.
is
Sure.
also scheduled to do a regional tour with like 6 dates?
Huh? No
Yeah,
way.
their regional tour is not even a regional. They're playing like Newcastle as their regional.
they're
It's
calling
not-
it the regional
Yeah,
tour.
and like in
but-
Perth, it's Magnet House, which is in the CBD.
Yeah, but it's just like regional is Perth.
Yeah, it's just a venue that's slightly smaller.
Yeah.
But he gives
Yeah.
you guys like 20 dates.
Yeah.
Regional
I
is a
know.
hard one in Australia though, because there are places like you played Newcastle 2 years ago.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
played it on Suffer Forever.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That was last year, yeah.
Last August,
Yeah.
last September.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You were there. You were there. You were right
We're all
next to
friends.
me.
Yes, I was. Yeah, sure. Yeah. We got a lot of shows as well.
Yeah,
I lose track of what we've done.
I bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's for you guys. You've done those ones, whereas for like Northern haven't played Newcastle in
ages.
Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah,
8-9
right.
years, I think.
That's
Like
yeah, that's
Yeah,
unreal.
we
We're doing Canberra as well this time.
Yeah.
Which I haven't been there.
And
in
Tassie,
fucking years.
first time
Yeah.
Tassie with for me. With
do you,
my-
so with that, when you go into places you haven't played, like Tassie,
yeah.
is there any like give us some downtime so we can explore? Because I think if I got to somewhere I'd never been and I just didn't see it, I
Yeah.
would lose my damn mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
we've
I'd be
had
pissed.
much time
That was
at
like
all.
that was like my experience in America and Europe though. Like first time going to all those places. There's
just
no
like
you just
drop
find
jobs.
you just find your downtime.
Yeah.
But there's something calming about having no choice. You take the experience that's in front of you, and that
Yeah.
takes your stress away.
Yeah.
You just got to appreciate what's around you, and eventually you start to see a lot of stuff the more you go back.
Clearly, you're
Yeah.
much less of a brat than I am. I'll be like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
don't have a choice.
I
So
know.
you gotta
Sometimes,
go-
like when I look at and there's like not a gym that's under 5 kilometers,
I
I'm
get
like,
pissed off.
thank God I have to go.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's a good excuse not to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Lucky thing.
Have any
Yeah.
of the places, like any of the venues so far, towns so far, like surprised you?
Honestly, all of them, I think.
Yeah.
They've all been insane. Like,
Yeah.
actually insane. Yeah, it's been so good.
When you looked at the list of 18 or whatever it is, dates, 20 dates or whatever it is, was there anywhere you looked at and you were skeptical?
I didn't want to do the tour, period, to be honest. I didn't want to
Oh.
do it. I'm tired. Just been on tour
Yeah, I
for
think
too long.
we all felt like that.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, regional Australia, like just that ridiculous mindset. And it's blown me away from day one.
Mm-hmm.
We started in Mackay, stunning, across from the beach.
Yeah,
Across
so
from the
good.
beach. I got a funny story about that. We'll come back to that later. So we play Mackay, then we go to Gladstone, stunning. Then we go somewhere else. I can't tell you where. Sunshine Coast, stunning. Then Coolangatta.
Yeah.
Britannia. I don't know where that is. Anyway.
Dunno.
Then Coolangatta, and then we're staying in Narrabeen. So it's just stunning.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot how beautiful Australia is, and I forgot how good Australians are. Hearing
Yeah.
that accent, everyone being like, oi.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh my
Everyone's your
heart.
mate.
Yeah,
Heart.
I know.
So-
I haven't heard "Oi, cunt" in
Yeah, I know,
fucking
I know.
ages, and I was just
You
like,
shed a little tear. You shed a little tear after
Yeah.
spending 3 years thinking everywhere else in the world was the shit.
Yeah.
And coming back here and being like, I'm never leaving this country.
It is funny
Australia's the
hearing from
fucking best.
Yeah.
the bands that tour as well, who are like, not on camera, not on stage, being like, no, Australia's the fucking best.
Yeah.
Like, of course we want to come back and spend all that time there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just hard because we do have such a smaller demographic. But I
And
think
we're so
that's
far away.
yeah, it's so far away, and like your shows, unless you're doing regional league, you play night to night. It's flying in between them. But I think the cool thing was like the heavy scene, particularly, is growing faster than ever at the moment. So there's more demand. Like you guys played not far from here last year. You can come back and get the same amount of people to shows.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really cool.
yeah. And I feel like there's so many tours coming now. Like,
So many.
I think, and like, you know, I understand like it's really expensive to come here and stuff, but you know, guess what we have to do every time.
Yeah.
So
Turn up to their shows.
Yeah.
People are turning up though. Like we're getting really big capacities and we're selling out heaps. Like we got an update today. We've sold out a lot of shows, which I didn't expect.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
year. So it's like everything we're doing, it's a grind because we're a bit tired, but it's so
But it's
worth
working
it.
and
It's worth it. It's like
Yeah, for
we
sure.
wouldn't not do it.
How are you specifically dealing with vocal duties, playing like back to back, and then like, 'cause that's such a toll on your voice when you're not getting the rest.
I actually blew my voice out.
You did?
I'm not sure if you guys would have seen. I put it on Instagram. I would have never done that in my life. But I did put up a post on Instagram after the second show, which was Mark. That's it? I don't know.
With somewhere?
That's
Yeah, yeah.
I actually blew my voice in soundcheck. And I
Yeah.
felt it happen and I was like, that's weird. Because usually I've been sick
Oh fuck! So it was
and I
before
felt,
the show.
yeah, it was
too.
before the show.
Oh.
And like I've been sick and stuff and I've been like, oh, it's like a diminished, but I blew it out.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, that's weird. And I didn't think much of it. Then we go to play the show and I'm singing like 40% of my capacity. Couldn't scream to the point where I just started miming. I've never had to do that. So then I had to be like, on my Instagram, I'm so sorry, like guys, like I've blown my voice out.
Yeah.
And then the
but I think
next
that people,
night,
like anyone who loves this sort of music and has ever tried to scream along in their car knows that if you push yourself through that, you're fucked for like weeks after that.
The next night, I got a whole bunch of stuff to try and fix my voice and went on stage, blew it out so bad that again I couldn't sing and I was just miming. So I had to just sing like super high, like really soft falsetto for like another 2 shows. Then we'll have this time off, take some vocal rest and stuff. And now today it's soundcheck 100% again.
Great.
I just needed.
Okay.
So I have no explanation as to why that happened. It's never happened to me in my life. But I think it's just fatigue, and I think that's just what happens. You can't stress, you can't do anything about it.
Hardest part
And-
about being a singer.
And I just
It's
think,
the
like
worst.
for Sean, like every time, like I do 50% of the vocals that he has to do,
Yeah.
and he's never blown his voice out, and like that's
Yeah, I
so
think he
much. Has he? Or he said,
I think it was like ages ago.
yeah,
though.
yeah. And I just think like the pressure that he is
Yeah.
under to carry it, and he does so many vocals, man. Like it's, and then doing these headline sets. It's like we've got to bring, especially if it's the first time someone's seen us as well. I feel like guilt. Like, I hope they think we're amazing, but come good now. So
You guys do have such like, you're all very dynamic. I'm going to give you compliments here, deal with it.
Aw.
You're very dynamic band to watch, and it's like you're not just going to fixate on one person and then watch it. Like you're all doing your own thing.
Yeah.
So even if some
Yeah.
person can't hit as well as they want,
Right.
like I think it was Newey, you were fucking sick last time, sick as a dog.
Brizzy.
Couldn't
had
tell.
food poisoning.
Yeah, and then the next night you were like still recovering.
Yeah, it was hideous.
Couldn't
man.
tell at all.
I've had that shit twice now. The first one was salmonella.
Stop
And-
eating bad food.
Yeah,
Have you thought about that?
I
Chicken
think
wings.
it was, it was
It's
cooked.
chicken, bro.
It was fucking cooked.
Like chicken.
And then yeah, it just got absolutely fucked up, me and Sean. And then that was probably worse, I would say, than the Oz run. But like poor Sepe, he was my hotel bunkie, and like there was vomit everywhere. He must have woke up and just been like, oh, roast pork, fuck yeah, and then just gone, oh shit, it's like actual vomit, yeah. And then like, yeah, I went to the toilet, I vomited, shat myself, literally
Sean
passed
gave us the
out in my
story.
own piss, like woke up like in my piss like this, it's like sick. This is awesome,
Yeah.
such a good start.
Yeah, love this.
Yeah, first show, just like literally crawled my like
On the
corpse
upside,
over.
it can only get up from there.
Yeah, and it definitely did. But yeah, just like, oh man, like walking to the show, because the hotel was across the road, just dragging my useless, lifeless corpse across the fucking road, just hearing all the music and going,
I've got to make that happen.
yeah, I know. And like, you know, obviously headliner as well. Like you got to,
I can't even remember. Where did we play in Brisbane?
TIV. The TIV.
Yes, and we stayed in that hotel around the corner.
Yeah, lucky it was close.
Oh, yeah, I remember
fucked.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in bed all day and I woke up like 10 minutes before the set, just walked over.
That's
Hopefully
true.
everything was all good.
But you don't have a choice as well. Like that's what I learned.
Yeah.
Because you got sick again in America.
Oh, that was worse. That was worse, wasn't it? I like shat myself right next to Alex.
I heard him shit himself.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a little
I didn't know
damp
that.
cloth on J-Man's forehead.
Yeah, it was hideous, man. I didn't know I shat myself as well because I was passed out. Is this good content?
This is great.
Anyway, so
This
I
is
was like
fantastic.
passed
People
out.
are having their breakfast right now.
Yeah. I was like passed out. Alex is like, you know, helping me. But I'm like in and out of consciousness, and I just remember like Nick being like, "Dude, you either need to play the show or you're going to hospital." I was like, "Fuck it, I'll play."
Yeah.
And then it was like 10 minutes
That's
before.
real nice ultimatum.
Yeah, I know, sick, cheers, man. And I got up and it was just like, and I was like, nah, that's poo. And I just had to like crawl to the bathroom, like, you know, throw my undies like in the bin, you know, clean myself up as best I could, and then just go straight stage. Have like a vomit bucket. There was like plastic all over the lights, so like nothing got shat on or
Far
spewed
out.
on.
Yeah. And Sean had been throwing up as well, so he had food poisoning as well.
That's
Yeah.
a great thing as well, being like pushing your vocals, being like something might come out when I do
Yeah.
this.
Well, that's the funny thing, because at that time I used to have so much of Sean in my ears. So the first couple of songs I was kind of like giggling a little bit, because I was like, I hope he doesn't go.
You can hear me.
I'm gonna lose
breathe.
it. I'm gonna lose
Yeah.
it. He vomits like I will get the giggles. I can't.
Tell you what
I
though,
just can't
that's
do
like
it.
all new meaning to bleh.
Yeah. No,
God, that would make for a
yeah.
memorable show, though.
Yeah.
Does it make you be a little bit more cautious with what you eat now? You're just like, nah, fuck
I'm a little bit, I get a little bit worried. I like haven't been able to eat buffalo anything, which is really upsetting. Like I love buffalo
Yeah, it
sauce.
scars you, huh?
Oh man! And after the second time, because it was this. So the first time was buffalo chicken. Guess what the second time was? Buffalo chicken.
What did I say
it.
about
It
choosing what
seems
you
to
eat?
be a common theme here.
Yeah. So buffalo chicken's completely off the cards now.
No, but see, if it was me, I'd be like, surely it can't happen again.
Yeah, exactly.
Surely
And
it
that
can't
was
happen
like my first time going back to it as well.
Yeah.
So completely scarred for life.
Yeah, that does suck.
Third
Being
time
like,
lucky.
Oh, God, Jay.
what are they
Dude, I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna hit it again.
Just don't do it before a
On
show.
tour. Yeah. I'll do it
Try
at home when I've
in
got
the
like at least a
safety.
week.
Get yourself a hazmat suit, prepare yourself, right, here we go.
Have you
Yeah,
had food
toilet
you've been
4
scarred
meters
by?
away.
No.
Mine was nerds. As a kid, I ate nerds and then vomited purple and pink for like a day, and I can't eat nerds anymore.
Nerds
Yeah.
actually
How
love
many
nerds.
Nerds are
You
so
know,
good.
big flurries.
How many nerds I
Yeah.
eat? A packet.
That should be fine.
It's a lot for a kid though. Eh?
Yeah, I was like 10 or something like that. I remember I wasn't at home and I just remember vomiting. I'm pretty sure it was like a meat pie that actually got me, but the purple and pink
Right.
Ugh.
was that was just like, well, I'm done with nerds forever, can't do them.
Yeah, nah.
That's just
No thanks.
Yeah.
So funny. Oh my God.
What
Yeah,
is
it's so
the...
funny.
You guys have done a lot of touring,
Yeah.
been in
Yeah.
a lot of places. What is the strangest thing that you guys have tried?
Tried.
Food?
Yeah.
I tried raw horse once
Raw.
in
What
Japan.
the fuck?
Yeah, raw horse. That was hideous. And
What, actually raw?
yeah, horse sashimi.
Let's check. Wow.
Isn't it a red meat?
I can't remember what it was.
Is it like...
But it had like soy sauce on it, so.
And you want to know why he gets food
I mean,
poisoning all the
yeah,
time.
they do like Wagyu, like a raw.
Yeah.
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 And I get.
I really like
Also,
that.
Japanese just know what they're doing.
They're also
They
the
do,
cleanest
yeah,
people
they
on the
do.
planet.
Yeah.
If they can cook a puff of fish and have you eat it safely, I think they can deal with it all.
Yeah.
The goats. The goats.
Yeah, you go.
I was going to, but I didn't because it was low-hanging fruit. Thank you for doing it.
Someone's going to take it. Alex,
What about you?
anything risky?
I'm a bit funny with food. I'm not a foodie.
Yeah, neither.
So apparently I'm the fussiest eater. I'm offended, but apparently I'm a super fussy eater.
Seen you a thing. I got sent it by my friends who think I had the palate of a 12-year-old.
Oh my God.
And it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a list. Did I show you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sent it to me, and
Yeah.
I would only not eat like.
And there was
3
like
Yeah.
8 things on it that I wouldn't eat. It was all seafood though. I don't eat seafood.
Oh, okay.
So it was
Interesting.
just seafood. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was really proud of myself.
Yeah,
Said it to my friends, and they're like,
yeah.
still a little
Would
bit.
you eat like fillets of fish type thing?
I can't eat any seafood.
Yeah,
And
at all.
it makes me when I first got into
shit.
fitness, I started like being like omega-3s and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey,
of course.
can't do it. Makes me feel
Wow.
so sick.
Oh
Huge.
no, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I know it's not
Obviously,
needed now.
yeah,
Like it's, I don't feel like I'm missing out because it doesn't have a good experience for me.
Yeah, of course.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
fair
delicious. I just can't have it.
Because
It still makes
I
me feel
reckon the
sick.
definition of being a fussy eater is being like, I only want to go to McDonald's or I only want pizza.
Yeah, I only want
You've got
this,
to watch
yeah.
it. I've had this argument with everyone. They get so mad at me because they're like, you're fussy.
It was
So,
funny when
Eat this raw horse. No.
My rationale is if I'm happy everywhere we go, because I always find an option, then I'm not a
Yeah.
fussy eater because I'm not
Yeah,
being fussy,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I just like what I like.
fried chicken tenders.
Yeah, I love
that's
chicken
it.
tenders.
I mean, they're delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
I
pretty
agree.
good. Yeah.
But
It's yeah.
if I runny egg, I'll gag. Butter, I'll gag.
Butter.
Yeah, butter.
You just have to have things like cooked a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the runny egg thing. It's a textury thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butter, that's
Do you mean
If
runny
the-
yolk or if the
Runny-
egg white?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's-
Oh,
White
dude,
runny
if
stuff.
the egg
So-
white is runny, I'm like, that's cum.
Yeah.
But if like,
I was going to say
if it-
stop, but thank you.
Yeah, but if it, sorry,
That's all
but
right.
if the yolk is
Why not
runny, I'm
both?
all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the white, it has to be.
So if
cooked.
I had a runny egg in my food, never go near it, but I'll put raw egg in my protein shakes every
No,
day.
you can taste
Really?
it. I can smell
I
it.
respect that.
I blend it. I don't taste
Yeah,
it.
you
It just
wouldn't
makes it-
even
You
know.
know
Creamy.
it's there. You know,
Yeah.
I know it's there.
You don't like a dippy egg?
Nah, fuck that.
but
Also, dippy egg sounds like you're 3 years old. Making little soldiers.
Yeah, 100%.
it's cute though.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
right?
It is cute.
Yeah.
It's fucking cute.
Yeah.
So
You're
I'm
adorable.
going to enjoy my dippy eggs, and you can get yourself fucked.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'll have my well-cooked omelette and be happy.
Yeah. Well, I ate snails in France, so I was proud of myself.
Oh,
That's a good one.
no,
That was on
yeah.
the
See,
list.
I don't think I could do snails
I did it.
Well, there you go.
because I only liken them to the ones you see in. Oh, okay.
Oh.
The worst thing ever was like, I don't know if you guys have ever done this. Surely you
Is this
have.
some
It's in
snail
Australia.
trauma? Okay.
Yes, snail trauma. When you like, oh shit, forgot
actually
to
going to
take the
fly.
bins out. You go and you take the bin out at night, and then
Oh,
you feel,
you're
and you're just like,
Oh,
cool. I
no.
literally just stepped
And
on
they're
a
so
crunchy booger.
sweet.
And you didn't eat it.
They weren't like that after I stepped on it because there was bits between my toes, and it goes all gross. And I'm
That's
like,
what you're envisioning with the snail.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't step on my food, but
Yeah. Did you have like a garlicky, creamy?
It was like full escargot vibes in Paris.
Yeah.
And it's in like a special plate where the little shells are in it. And I don't know how. Did you try it?
Yeah, it was
It was
pretty
beautiful.
sick. Yeah, it was
I
good.
liked it too. It had like a chickeny
Yeah.
texture, but like a rubbery chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit chewy.
Like if
Yeah.
calamari
Yeah, it's
and
nice.
chicken were together, maybe.
Sounds like the calamari side of things.
Oh,
ooh,
no.
calamari. So
Oh.
if it's
Reminding me
like
of
calamari,
mushroom.
go for it.
Had like a
Maybe
mushroomy
mushroom.
sort of vibe.
Chicken mushroom.
Yeah. But
Yes.
mine had a heap of sauce, and that was like, the taste-wise was predominantly that.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
don't know if I'd be like, oh, can't wait to have more. We did
No,
it.
Yeah.
Well, I had to prove myself, so.
Yeah, you're not fussy. If you've eaten snails,
Thank you.
you're not fussy.
Yeah, no, that's.
No, you
that's
did well that
adventurous.
night, Dal.
Thank you.
Would you
Well done.
ever try the deep fried crispy spiders and that sort of shit? I'm so curious.
I've done
I'm
grasshopper.
so curious, but I just don't
Really?
think
I don't spider and
What did it
grasshopper.
taste like?
You ate spider.
I ate live
You ate
grasshoppers.
That's hardcore. So
At
you're
the
not
zoo.
fussy either. That's
No, I'm not. I know I'm not fussy.
That's insane.
This is a zoo.
This one just walking along, Nathan's like,
at the
protein.
zoo.
Yeah.
Someone, weird story, back in the days like when Snapchat was like more of a thing, someone like followed me on Snapchat and used to send me animals all the time, and I wrote back to him once and be like, why are you holding a meerkat? What's going on here? He's like, I work at Toronto if you want to come in. And so I went down and he's like, you can just come hang out for the day. So they took us behind the scenes and I went to like feed meerkats and
Stop.
I touched an anaconda.
That's
which is
insane.
I touched its tail,
Okay.
its head was way down there.
Yeah,
But still.
yeah.
And
This
then
touches one most nights, but you know, just. Low hanging fruit. Let me have one.
Yeah, all right, I'll allow it. And I was feeding chameleons the thing, and they're talking about like high protein.
Yeah.
And then the zookeeper's like, yeah, you can eat them, and pop one in. I was like, I think it was more of like a chicken
It
day.
was crawling.
Well, it wasn't crawling, I was holding it. But yeah, it just,
Okay. I guess painless death. Quick pain.
yeah, and it honestly tastes like peanut.
Wow.
Yeah, because that's what they eat. It's they taste like their meal. They have like mealworm, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Which has
yeah.
like a peanutty taste.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, did that. And ate a spider in Thailand.
So interested, but I'm such a little bitch.
Just do it once.
You just gotta not think, just go. For
Yeah.
it, you know.
Yeah, agreed.
But
All
that's the same thing you like. I used to tell my kids, eat your vegetables. I don't like the taste of it. Just put them into it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna die.
Yeah.
Practice what you preach. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Okay, we'll get back to the music question to finish up here, and it is because you guys have toured non-stop and you play with a bunch of artists you'd like to. Who's still on the list that you want to play with?
For me.
Yeah, bucket list band, and then put together your dream lineup. 5 band bill.
Oh, okay. For me, I have actually already played with Sugar in another band.
No way.
But I'll 100% happily do that again. Korn, love Korn. Slipknot, obviously. These are very obvious ones, I think. But like, that's all I can think of for now. Pass it over to you.
Alexis on Fire. I would love to play with Alexis on Fire.
Did you watch them this year?
No, but I've seen them play like 6 times.
Same, but
And I
this
cry.
was the best time I've ever seen
Oh,
them. Not to rub it in,
that. No.
but
yeah.
it was the best.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I love them so much.
Yeah.
I was literally wearing an Alexis
Yeah.
shirt today.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to have. Oh, I won't say it. Anyway, there's a T-shirt that says something fun, and I'm like, oh, actually, not going to say.
Oh,
used
Not
to-
Loose for me as well. I love Not Loose.
Oh, sick, yeah.
Big fan of
Not
Loose.
loose, not loose for
That'd be
sure.
very
That'd be
cool.
fun.
So is that your dream lineup then? Those 4 bands?
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
we've
that's
manifested shows for people unintentionally.
Mhm.
Just
Okay.
saying, think about it because it might happen.
Yeah.
Not because of us,
Okay.
but weirdly.
I mean, the likelihood of those bands I just mentioned is not that like.
100%.
Yeah, it's pretty. It could happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are mine for now.
Okay.
My ultimate would be Muse.
Oh,
That's sick.
A
Yeah.
Muse song came on today, and I'm like, oh, they need to release some new music because
Yeah.
God, this band is fucking
First
sick.
time last year.
I want more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You forgot about that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about
They
it.
sent us the weird masks.
What?
They did, yeah.
Was it
They
masks?
sent us out the
No.
Not Muse did, the record label sent
Yeah,
us
the
masks.
Stills?
won't
Very cool.
stand down
Yeah.
masks.
That's
Yeah.
actually sick.
Like mirror-ish.
Yeah, they had these
sort
cool
of-
masks in
yeah.
one of the videos and then just they rocked up and out.
That's
of the studio.
cool.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really cool.
Sick.
That's freaking
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, Muse would be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I also haven't been to Australia in so long.
I wonder with more like good things turning a little bit more big day outish, if that would allow that type of band. Because with the music festivals that have been like heavy, it's been all heavy for the last 10 years, really.
Yeah.
What Soundwave had, which was like a bit of a mix of that, and then Big Out had more of that. I feel like that's where Good Things is going, and I feel like Muse would be a great headliner.
Oh man.
Oh,
You
hell
guys could
yeah.
play that.
Yeah.
Sick.
That'd be unreal.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Alright, manifesting.
All right, let's go.
Well,
Yeah,
get at it.
Thanks, guys.
Son.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thanks
sick.
for hanging
hang.
out. You guys go and
Absolutely.
rest and do all your things that you got to do before
I need
you
to pee.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, I'll
Pee
pee.
before we did
I'll
this.
pee.
Yeah, I might be.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna sort it out. when I
water
get
balloon
home.
bladder.
It's just something going on, dude.
Actually, we
It's
get a
like
nice
piss all the
feed.
time.
Oh, you know what? I read a thing being like, when you're peeing all the time and you don't normally, it's a white blood cell thing. It's your body fighting like infection.
Oh,
Because I had this like 2 weeks ago. I was like, when I had the surgery,
yeah.
because I was recovering from a thing and I was peeing non-stop. I'm like, I'm not drinking that much. Why am I peeing all the time?
How long did it last for, though?
Couple of days until I
This has been
fought
like
it.
months.
Okay, maybe not that.
Yeah, I'm
Your
doing like
body's
the-
always fighting infection.
Yeah, dude. I've been.
Well, you have been on tour.
Hang on, how long have we been on tour
non-stop.
for?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the tour
Well-
is the infection.
It's a pleasure as always.
Yeah, love you guys.
Absolutely. Love
Thanks for
to
hanging
hang
out.
out.
Always great
Thank you
chatting with
guys.
you guys.
Yeah.
Go on.
And I always feel like I can
If you're
go
overseas,
double the time.
go watch them. Particularly the States tours coming up. Playing with Fipper King, so go do that.
Yeah.
All right, bye guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Beautiful.